What's up, everybody? My name is Scott Waters, and welcome to No Life Till Metal. Going to be doing a vinyl update, another vinyl update. This is my third one of December. This one's going to be all 7-inch vinyl, and it's been a while since I've done one of these, so some of these I might have even shown before, but these are over the last couple months of stuff I picked up. Before I get into the 7-inch vinyl, I got a cool gift from a couple cool gifts from some friends that I thought I'd show real quickly. This is Holy Danger's one-way full-length cassette. Was only ever released on cassette. Needs desperately to be released on CD or vinyl. But Holy Danger featured Dee Harrington, who ended up moving into Saint, and Guy Ritter, who ended up being the vocalist for Tourniquet on their first 3 albums. So yeah, it's kind of a legendary tape in the in the Christian metal underground, and just thought I'd show that real quick. And then another friend of mine, Rob Caldwell, Metal Rob as he's known, sent me this cool Ted Nugent promo CD, and basically this is for the it's a promo CD for radio stations for the Out of Control box set, and it features 6 songs taken from that box set. So you've got Journey to the Center of the Mind by Amboy Dukes, which is on the set, Stranglehold, Free for All, Cat Scratch Fever, Oh Carol, which is the song that wasn't on an album, and then Wango Tango. So pretty cool little promo CD. Not much else to it. There's not even anything on the inside. But regardless, I'm a Nugent fanatic, so it was really cool to have. Alright, so let's get into the 7-inch. Got a bunch of mostly metal stuff here, a little bit of rock in there, but just going to start off with some new wave of British heavy metal from 1979. This is Tygers of Pan Tang on the Neat Records label. And this is Don't Touch Me There and Burning Up Bad Times. This is the first release from the new wave of British heavy metal band. This is the, of course, Jesse Cox version of the band. And that early stuff, I don't know, it's hard for me to say. I like the later stuff too, where they were just more melodic and more metal, I guess. Whereas here they still had they had this punk edge to them. They kind of fell in line with early Girl School and Motorhead and Tank, that kind of punk-inspired metal, and I really dig it. And part of that's because of the vocals. He's has that punky delivery. But yeah, cool song, cool EP, cool single from Tygers of Pan Tang. And staying in the new wave of British heavy metal, this is Diamond Head Sweet and Innocent. This one's been on my want list forever. Finally ran across a seller who was willing to sell his copy for a reasonable price, very reasonable price. I love this early Diamond Head stuff, man. This is post-White Album, post-Lightning to the Nations kind of stuff. And what you got on here is Streets of Gold, and the A-side is Sweet and Innocent. Great stuff. I think Metal Theologian Aaron showed this 7-inch single not too long ago, and he claimed that he liked this better than the full-length album. I don't know about that. I really like the 7th. I really like the White Album, and all the kind of stuff that was around that same area, 1979, 1980, 81, right in that area. I think all that stuff was really well done, but it's still a great 7-inch single. And staying with Diamond Head, this is, I don't know, probably from around the same time. This might have been a year or two later, but this is Waited Too Long and Play It Loud. Now this one here, I'm still in search of a better copy. This one here is not in great shape. It looks okay. I mean, the cover is in okay shape. It's beat up and bent up a little bit, but I'm not complaining about that. I mean, it's printed on some pretty crappy uncoated paper. And the record actually looks nice and clean. But it just doesn't sound good. Maybe it just needs a good cleaning. I don't know. Might have to get this one of those sonic cleanings. But it's just got a lot of noise, and I'm just not sure if it's the pressing, or if it's actually if that's the way it sounds, because I've actually never owned this one before. It's just one that's been on my want list forever, and managed to scoop it up from actually the same seller that I picked up the Sweet and Innocent from. That one sounds fantastic. This one just sounds noisy, but regardless, it's still classic early Diamond Head, new wave of British heavy metal, and then. This is back in 1983 this came out, I think. And this is when everybody said Diamond Head is sold out. I don't know. It wasn't quite as metallic and heavy as the earlier stuff. It was a little more slick, a little more pop accessibility, I guess, or radio accessibility, whatever. But I don't know. It's still good heavy rock, still good heavy metal. I kind of like this album. Anyhow, making music, catchy tune. And what was, I can't remember what was on the B-side. I think it's just like an interview or something. Andy Peoples interview, including The Devil Did His Due, 7 minutes long. Actually, haven't heard the backside of this thing yet. I just received this one in the mail not too long ago, so still need to spin it. But yeah, anything Diamond Head's welcome in my collection, and cool to have that. Next up, Aerosmith. I got, this is just one of these days I just need to do an Aerosmith 7-inch vinyl update. I mean, I've got so much Aerosmith 7-inch vinyl. Of course, one of my favorite bands. But this is a Japanese pressing of Last Child. And I'm trying to remember what's on the B-side. Combination. So from the Rocks album, 1976, I believe that was. And again, especially 70s Aerosmith, anything Aerosmith is one of my question, but especially the 70s stuff. And these Japanese singles are just cool. I've watched this one on eBay over and over and over again over the years, and it's just, I just don't want to pay $20, $25, $30 for a 7-inch single, regardless of how cool it is or that's from Japan. And I didn't pay that for this one. I ended up, from this same seller, getting 3 records, and saving on shipping, and paying a decent price for all of them. I mean, what I paid for all 3 of them with shipping is what I've seen this one alone selling for on eBay from U.S. sellers. So, but from that same seller, I picked up Higher Ground from Mama's Boys, Irish heavy metal band. I've always considered Mama's Boys one of the new wave of British heavy metal bands. They weren't from Britain. They weren't a British band, but they're part of that whole European metal scene in the late 70s and early 80s. So, Jive Records, backside being Last Thing at Night. And as well, I picked up the Japanese pressing of Mama's Boys, We're All Crazy Now. 1983, came out around the same time as the Quiet Riot version. Didn't get anywhere near the radio play that the Quiet Riot version did. B-side is Face to Face. It's just as good, if not better, than the Quiet Riot version. I mean, I'm not putting down the Quiet Riot version at all. It's just, I've always thought this version was great as well. So, Mama's Boys. Next up, 2 new releases, and I just got these in the mail the other day, and I haven't even cracked them open, so we're going to do one of those kind of sealed to reveal things here. But this came from my good friend Metal War God, and if you saw my just recent update for 12-inch vinyl, those all came from him as well. So this came in the same package. I just didn't show him as part of the jeans trick thing, trying to open the shrink wrapping on this thing. Alright, so we got Haunt on the A side, Fortress on the B side, split vinyl. If I get the record out, that'd be great. So we got A Fool's Paradise. There's a little vinyl hairs all over this thing. I don't know if you can see those or not, but the whole thing has got little vinyl hairs from there you go. Anyhow, the B-side's got On the Streets Again by Fortress. These things are great. They're a great marketing tool, first of all, because Haunt's popular now, so Haunt's going to sell. So you put a Haunt song on one side, and you put another lesser-known band on the other side, and hope to pull in sales on that band as well. So Shadow Kingdom did the right thing, doing a couple split records with Haunt. Haunt Fortress. Again, I haven't heard this one yet, so looking forward to checking it out. Nice red splatter vinyl. As well, here is Haunt's backed with 7 Sisters. Again, this has not been opened yet, so we're going to do the old jeans trick. And let's see what we got in here. I have no idea what color vinyl is. Alright, so what do we got in here? So we've got side A, another splatter vinyl, Sea of Dreams by Haunt. And the B-side is 7 Sisters, The Crystal Temple. When I've heard of 7 Sisters, they're just straight up traditional heavy metal bands, pushing a little bit towards the speed metal sounds, but yeah, just solid stuff. I have not heard this particular song, so looking forward to checking it out. I'm going to put this away later. Next up, actually, I might have shown this one before. I'm not sure. I think I did. This is Fog Hat. Just you don't see Fog Hat singles very often. On the Bearsville label, this is Third Time Lucky and Love in Motion from the Boogie Motel record. No, I didn't show this one before. But this is Black Sabbath, Mob Rules. Dio era Sabbath, of course. A live version of Die Young in the back, and not the same version that's on the official live album from that time. It's a different version. It's actually from, I believe, I read online it was recorded like in 1980. So Mob Rules and Die Young live. See if there's information on here. I can tell you where the Die Young was recorded at. Die Young, nope, doesn't say. But definitely recorded before Live Evil, because that album came out in what, 82, 83, and this one came out in 81. So Black Sabbath, Mob Rules. Got a couple more here. This is Sodom Running Wild, and I think I did show this one before, but I'll just show it again. Another one of those splits. So you've got the chaotic thrash of Sodom, German Sodom on one side, German thrash band, and then you've got the speed metal of German speed metal band Running Wild on the B side. And so you got Warmongers is a song by Running Wild, and Inside My Crosshairs is by Sodom. So cool split 7-inch, and this one actually came from a friend of mine named Jurgen, and who also does VC videos. So I'll try and remember to leave a link to the video I did where I actually think I showed it. Might have already shown this one. And then finally, on High Roller Records, this is Entrench and Insane. Again, a split 7-inch vinyl, two different metal bands. So you've got Entrench with, let me just show you, pull the record out here. There you go. So you got Entrenched, and then Insane. Again, you've got newer bands doing traditional metal. These guys both pushing more in the thrash metal vein, almost denimish in their delivery. Came with a little lyric insert, liner notes, black and white cover. So there you go. That's my 7-inch update, and appreciate y'all watching. Next video, I think I'm going to do a same album, different covers kind of thing, where I just started pulling out covers. Actually, I pulled out Lita Ford album, and then I pulled out the cover and I started playing, like, I think I have the other cover too, and I did. So I started like looking for other records where I had doubles, where it's the same record but different covers, and thought I'd just start showing some of those. So anyhow, that's it. Appreciate y'all watching. God bless. Stay strong.